Well, it's definitely the holiday season, and after the presents are unwrapped and all the wrapping paper is gone, the kids are going to be wanting something to do while they're out for their break. And we've got a wonderful show planned for you today with a lot of things that's happening in the Central Ohio area. And we take you, whether it's roller skating, arcade games, bowling, even for the young ones that may be 7 years old down to babies, things that they can do in a kids' cafe. And right here at COSI, the new Planetarium opened. Mom and Dad, you got to bring the kids and just see that alone. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. Well, it may be cold outside, but mini golf is alive here at Putt. We had an opportunity to stop by and talk to Jennifer Beck and Elise Moss about bringing your kids here during the holiday break. Explain what someone's going to find when they walk in the door here at Putt.
Putt Mini Golf is an indoor, fun, bright light, indoor mini golf. We have glowing putters, we have glowing golf balls, and it's just a fun experience for everybody indoors.
Well, I'm going to turn to you a little bit, Elise, and what do you think makes this course so unique?
Well, each hole is unique, so it's great and fun for younger golfers, but it's still challenging enough for older golfers.
Yeah. And when people come in here for the first time, how does this strike them?
I think I've heard, wow, about 100 times.
Well, I saw the safari animals on the walls and all that kind of stuff, and I'm thinking, wow, this would be an experience.
It's awesome, especially for those younger kids when they start kind of wearing on mom and dad during the day. It's a great, fun little experience to get them all their jitters out.
Is this just like a regular outdoor mini golf course? I mean, is there 18 holes?
There are 18 holes. People kind of come in after they're, wow, this is cool with the bright lights, black light, it's very cool. But then they're like, where's the water, waterfalls and stuff like that? Well, you can only imagine if we had water inside with the amount of birthday parties we have. My husband nixed that right away and said, no, we are not putting water features inside. So yes, it is normal. We, like Elise said, we put some little fun things in the holes so some jump out at you, but yes, it's 18 holes, just no water features.
Yeah. One of the things that you really got to like about this, if you like playing mini golf, and a lot of people do, when the summer goes away, so does mini golf.
That is true, and we have a grandpa that comes in every Tuesday when his two grandsons get off school and comes in and plays. Best part of his golf game is this putting, so he's trying to teach these little kids their golf game indoors, and he absolutely loves it.
How do we find more information, and how do we find you?
glowputtohio.com or give us a call, 614-428-4569.
Well, Mom and Dad, you might have some last-minute Christmas shopping to do for the holidays, and Zen Kids Play Cafe may be the place that can help you out. At least it's for ages 7 months to 7 years. We talked to Marina Rosen about what the inspiration was for Zen Kids Play Cafe. Tell us a little bit about what the inspiration was for the Zen Kids Play Cafe.
Well, my family and I wanted to open an indoor play space, and our inspiration is having a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old to create a family atmosphere, a warm, comfortable place where people come in the door and feel like, hey, this is colorful and bright, and the kids are going to love it and have a good time, and mom and dad can sit down and enjoy themselves and blink and have a cup of coffee or an espresso, and it's for the whole family to enjoy.
This isn't like a daycare.
Correct.
And mom and dad stay here, or mom or dad stays here, right?
That's correct. I do ask that parents stay with the children, and that's the quality time they can spend with their children, is to make this a special time for them to spend. But yes.
Tell us a little bit about the activities then when they bring the kids here.
Oh, there's tons. We have a kitchen area for them to make believe with, a little cottage house, a train table, a doll house, tons of manipulatives. A little baby kid space. So for the littlest ones, there's bright, colorful, soft safe environment. So tons of things for the kids to do. And
I saw like an art room back there, art with Miss Sarah. What's that about?
the art room is awesome. We have art classes that we offer a couple of days a week. The idea that we offer art when there is not an event going on, an open art forum is included in the admission.
So how do we get more information, Maria?
You can visit us on our website at zenkidsplaycafe.com.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus.
Well, if you come to the Tuttle Mall during the Christmas season, you might find a really cool art display. We stopped by and looked at this. This was done by Creative Foundations, and you can not only see this, but you can buy some of this artwork. We had an opportunity to sit down with Chris Waldron and learn about some of the opportunities that they're providing adults with disabilities. Tell us a little bit about Creative Foundations.
So Creative Foundations is a provider for adults with developmental disabilities. We have 4 studios where the artists come in, we employ them to create the art, and then we get it out in the community in places like Tuttle Mall. Also hanging up in all 4 of our locations. We have galleries and storefronts and those.
What was kind of the inspiration to start Creative Foundations?
Well, the inspiration was David Robbins kind of looked around and saw what a lot of other providers were doing, and he thought, this isn't right. We can do a lot more for adults with developmental disabilities, a lot more for getting them out in the community, raising awareness.
Well, we had an opportunity to sit down with one of your artists and learn about some of the pieces he created. Let's hear what he had to say. Well, Chad, tell me a little bit about your art piece here.
I got inspired by a little-known place called Fiesta Grande out in Marysville, Ohio. They do a lot of Mexican-themed things over there they got, and it's a nice restaurant and everything. I kind of got the idea from them to do this Mexican-style flower pot here and do this Mexican design on the floor and the whole entire picture.
Cool. And you got another piece that you did, right?
Yeah. This little piece happens to be of one of our staff's dogs. He's kind of our mascot. His name's Henry O'Reilly.
Well, Chris, that was an amazing piece that Chad created. So tell us, how do we get more information? How do we find out more about your organization?
You can visit our website at www.creativefoundations.org, or you can step into any of our 4 locations, and one of our staff members or individual will be happy to assist you.
Can we find you on Facebook?
You can. We have a Facebook page, and on there we post pictures every day of what we're doing and where we have art displays.
Does your family have a case of cabin fever? Get everybody out of the house for some fun by visiting the Out and About Facebook page now to win a family fun package from Kona Lanes worth $79.95.
Bowling is a great way to get the family together, have a little fun this winter, and maybe have a little friendly competition. I talked with Chuck Tompkins, and he told me how Kona Lanes isn't just a bowling alley, but also a family entertainment center. So Chuck, you're not just a bowling alley, you're really a family fun center, correct?
Yeah, Renee, we like to think of ourselves as a family entertainment center, so to speak. We offer 26 lanes of bowling, which traditionally hosts leagues, birthday parties, that sort of thing. But we also host a lot of corporate events along with the leagues. Open bowling is a big part of our business. Friday, Saturday nights, families come out on the weekends, and then on date nights, people come out, maybe after dinner and they watch sports here and they bowl here. They play putt here. We do have 9 holes of indoor miniature golf, along with a 25-game arcade. Our partner is Schaefer Services, and so they always provide the latest video games for entertainment, and you can also win prizes with those games as well.
Well, the kids are getting ready to be out of school, and this is a great place to come. Do you have anything going on for the holidays?
Well, obviously, when the kids get out of school for Christmas break, we'll have open bowling pretty much every day. So if the kids are looking for something to do, or the moms and dads want to bring them out, this is a great place to come because of all the arcade attractions and bowling. New Year's Eve, we have a family party starting at 5 o'clock from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So if the parents want to do something with the kids on New Year's Eve, it's a family-oriented party that we offer every year. It's pretty popular. So we also offer after-school leagues for kids, Mondays and Tuesdays, and then Saturday mornings we have kids leagues. So it's not just an adult bowling center. It's a family center, and it's good for all ages.
So how can people find out more about Kona Lanes?
they can go to our website, GahannaBowling.com, and they can also go to our Facebook page, Kona Lanes, and they can always feel free to call us, and we'll give them all the information they need on upcoming leagues, open bowling times, birthday parties, that sort of thing as well.
Well, aside from great exercise and building confidence, dance can certainly help those kids out. We had an opportunity to stop by Footsteps. We had an opportunity to talk to Jennifer Coran here at Footsteps about what makes her studio unique from others. So what got you into dance?
My parents. I actually started with gymnastics as an active child at age 7, and I was very flexible in the floor work. So my mom asked if I wanted to try some dancing lessons, started with tap, picked up ballet, and the rest is history.
They don't teach really dance that kids can go out and dance and utilize, and that's something that you do here, right?
Yes, we do. We offer ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, lyrical, modern, point, and musical theater. And the style that we teach is a mix of classical and trendy, because dance is ever evolving. We've got to keep up with the trends, and but we still want to build a good foundation so the kids who desire to become professionals can do so.
What do you think makes Footsteps a little different from other dance studios out there?
Footsteps serves a niche market. We are a Christian dance studio, and I always wanted Footsteps to be a place where parents of Christian and conservative faiths could bring their children and not have to worry about subject matter, choreography, or lyrics, or costuming for that matter. In addition, we have what's called our Progress Patch program, which is a unique way of measuring progress. So the kids always know exactly what they need to be practicing, exactly how it's supposed to be done, and how close they are to graduating to the next level.
I imagine with you being a former gymnast and all that, that probably means they're going to get some exercise.
Oh, we give them a workout. I tell my teachers that if those kids don't walk out of there sweating and smiling, then they haven't done their job.
Fantastic. Well, Jennifer, where do we get more information, learn more about Footsteps?
We have a website, Mike. It is footstepsfamilydance.com. There's oodles of information on there. Welcome to call us at 614-883-5599.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. ONAColumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus.
The art of glass blowing can be creative and also a lot of fun. Let Glass Access show you how to create your one-of-a-kind piece just in time for the holidays. Rex told me more about Glass Access and the classes you can take. So Rex, give me a little bit of background about Glass Access.
Well, Glass Access has been a Columbus facility institution for 28 years, started by a group of OSU students who wanted to educate people on glass art and expand the education opportunities to people who may not be familiar with what can be done here.
And I understand you offer classes for students to learn how to make these beautiful things.
Yes, we have a lot. That's really what we do best, is our first experience classes. We're a nonprofit institution, again, talking about education, but we offer classes for people to make ornaments, to make witches' balls, to make flowers, Valentine's sculpted hearts, fused plates. We teach in hot glass, which is the 2100 degree furnace. We teach in warm glass, which is you cut the glass while it's cold and then heat it up in a kiln. We teach torch work, flame working, which is using a torch and melt the glass, and we can make beads or sculptures that way. And we also are one of 3 facilities in the U.S. that offer classes on making neon glass art.
So what's the ages that children can begin doing this?
Well, we normally recommend 12 and above, but we have gone as low as 6 and above, always with parental consent.
There's actually a gallery. You can view beautiful sculptures and also purchase things. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we have a gift shop as part of our mission to offer opportunities for our artists so that they can, when they make their glass, it's a place for them to sell. So we have quite a variety of glass art for sale all the time.
So tell us where we can find you.
On the web at glassaccess.org, or you can call us at 614-291-4250.
Does your family have a case of cabin fever? Get everybody out of the house for some fun by visiting the Out and About Facebook page now to win a family fun package from Kona Lanes worth $79.95.
Well, with the kids out of school, what a great time to visit Coastside. There's just so much to see and do. The Planetarium just opened a couple weeks ago. We were on the gadget stage and saw the holiday lights. We learned a lot from Ty Owen and Jason Wright about what's happening here at Coastside. And we are in the gadget stage. This is a gadget stage for holiday lights, right?
Right. This is one of our seasonal shows. It's specific to this time of year. We have our holiday lights show. We talk about the nature of light and different kinds of light that you can see. And of course, we blow things up in the process.
That's always fun.
Right. Right.
So what do you got for us demo-wise?
All right. One of the things I have here, this is a fungus called Lycopodium, and it's been ground up, and it actually can be very flammable. But if you put it in a solid state by itself, it doesn't have much to do. But we can add some air to it. If we increase its surface area, you get an effect more like this.
So now, Jason, what are we going to do?
All right, another thing we like to talk about is how different elements can actually give off different colors when they're burnt. You've probably seen this with fireworks, and we have two here that we like to use due to the colors that they give off. And so down here we have strontium and barium. Strontium, if your commute's anything like mine, you've probably seen a lot of red road flares on the highway.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Right, that's the strontium, and then barium gives off a nice green color. It fits with our holiday theme. And so what I'll need you to do, though, is you'll need a pair of these, and in just a moment, we have some balloons back here filled with hydrogen gas, which is very flammable, and that will give us some nice explosions and combustion to light up those chemicals. All right, here we go with our barium in 3, 2, 1. And of course, our strontium in 3, 2, 1.
And what are people going to find when they come to the Planetarium here at Coastside?
So, we'll have everything that you traditionally think of when you think of planetariums. We have a live show called Our Universe Above. That's a 40-minute astronomy show. You'll see what's in the night sky. We'll talk about some deep space objects, and we're also going to talk about current happenings in science. So that show will change as the season changes. And we're also running a really great holiday double feature, too. What we see in the background now is from Let It Snow. And after that, we're running The Alien Who Stole Christmas, which is a retelling of a classic Dr. Seuss book with the Little Winter Sky Tour. So you get your holiday fix in that, and you also get your astronomy fix in that show as well.
And I know you guys have memberships and you have gift certificates. Talk about that with us a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. We have memberships all over the year that get you into the museum and get you discounts on any kind of other experiences here as well. But right now during the holidays, you can buy holiday gift memberships for your friends and family. And there's a special bonus as well, a little Christmas present. You get a ticket to Disney on Ice, a voucher for that as well during the holidays. And you can get those at our box office any day of the week or on the website coastside.org.
From boots and bindings to keeping your ears and head warm, Aspen Ski Board has everything you'll need this winter season. Chris told me more about how you can get your family geared up to hit the slopes this season. So Chris, here we are in Columbus, Ohio. No mountains anywhere. Why have an Aspen Ski Board?
Well, Central Ohio actually has 3 local ski resorts. Mad River, Snow Trails, and Clear Fork are all an hour outside of Columbus, so there are places to ride around here. Also, there are hundreds and hundreds of passionate skiers and snowboarders that not only ride Ohio, but they're taking trips out west.
So what makes Aspen Ski Board unique?
Well, all of our shop employees are skiers and snowboarders, and we really want to share our passion for riding with everybody that walks through that door. And we're a full-service ski shop, so not only are we selling equipment and apparel to people, but we're setting up the equipment, tuning it up, and we also offer repairs. Our back shop is working from open to close to get skis and equipment set up for Ohio's riders.
And also you can order things online, so why come here?
Well, oftentimes online prices are going to be much higher than what we can actually offer to sell this stuff in store. On top of that, our expert staff is going to personally fit you for the equipment you need. We can size up your boots correctly. We can size up your skis correctly. A lot of people will bring us equipment that they bought online to have it serviced here, and we find a lot of the times that they weren't sized correctly. The boot's too big, the ski's too small. Stuff like this happens all the time. And if you come into our shop, our expert staff can tell you exactly what you need to be in for your ability level, for your size.
Well, a lot of places that you go offer rentals. Do you do anything like that?
Yeah, we actually offer a season lease program here at Aspen Ski Board. For juniors, it's $99.95. For adults, $149.95, and that's going to give you a complete ski outfit or a complete snowboard outfit to ride for the whole season.
So how can we find out more about Aspen Ski Board?
Well, Aspen has 2 locations in Columbus, Ohio. This location, 1170 East Powell Road on Polaris Parkway, just 2 miles past the Polaris Fashion Place, and an Upper Arlington location at 1175 Old Henderson Road. We're also online, www.aspenskiandboard.com, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram.
If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime, onacolumbus.com. For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONA ONA Seabus or twitter.com/ONA Seabus.
Well, we had a chance to head up to the Marion area and check in on the Blue Fusion. And I got to tell you something, there is something for kids of all ages here. We had a chance to talk to Kelly Taylor about all the great events they have during that holiday break. So tell us a little bit about Blue Fusion, because, you know, I've never been here before, and I got to tell you, just taking a little tour with you, this place is incredible.
Thank you. Well, Blue Fusion is a locally owned family entertainment center. We have bowling, arcade, a full bar and restaurant called Poppy Sports Pub and Grill. We even have a few multiple private party suites that you can do all sorts of things.
So what are some of the things going on here that you can entertain the kids and keep them busy?
Well, we have our Holiday Bucks special that goes on till the end of December. If you buy a $25 Fuser card, you get $5 for free. Fuser cards are good anywhere in the facility, so you can get something to drink, so you get something to bowl, get something to eat, play in the arcade. So it's a little bit of everything.
How long has Blue Fusion been around the Marion area?
6 years. 6 years, and I've been here all 6 years.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of changes happen at that.
Absolutely. We changed our mini golf to our venue, which can host certain concerts and events. We have a bunch of holiday parties going in there, as well as a concert going on in there with Steel Creek on New Year's Eve.
That's really cool. Of course, we got New Year's coming up, and that's a big time for everyone. And you guys are, of course, big players in that up this way.
We are. We have the concert with Steel Creek, New Park Drive, and Matt Brent. That's going to be on here New Year's Eve, back in our venue. And while that's going on, we have a bowling opportunity for families and friends and kids that you can bowl, get pizza, party favors with noisemakers and everything, and some soda and everything as well.
So would you define this as a family-friendly New Year's? I mean, it's kind of like for the whole family?
I absolutely do. There's nothing better to do than come here to Blue Fusion with your family.
Well, Kelly, how can we get more information and find you here at Blue Fusion?
Well, we have our Facebook page, Blue Fusion Fun Center, that keeps everything updated, as well as our Twitter. It's at Blue Fusion Fun. Or you can go to our website, bluefusionfuncenter.com, and it has everything updated on our calendar, as well as what our bowling prices are and everything that's going on.
Does your family have a case of cabin fever? Get everybody out of the house for some fun by visiting the Out and About Facebook page now to win a family fun package from Kona Lanes worth $79.95.
Well, the rink may be quiet right now, but you can put these on and enjoy some great festivities during the holiday. We talked to Candy Yager here at Zoomers about some of the things happening in Marion. Tell us a little bit about Zoomers.
Well, Zoomers is a family fun-oriented skating center. We have an arcade center here. We have roller skates, like 400 pairs of roller skates there to accommodate everybody from the Fisher-Price clamp-ons clear up to a size 14. So we are able to accommodate the families here at Zoomers very well.
This is really good, wholesome family fun entertainment.
It is. It's a very good exercise, and the kids really don't realize that they're getting their exercise while they're having a lot of fun. The families do come out, and they're all able to enjoy it. It brings back memories for the parents and grandparents. A lot of them look, but it still brings back a lot of memories for them as well.
And the kids are going to be out on breaks, and of course that's what this show is all about, is trying to find out things for kids to do. So tell us what you guys have planned.
Okay, so for over Christmas, we do our Christmas party every year. This year it is going to be on December the 22nd, which is a Monday. The kids are all out of school on that day. That'll be from 2 to 4 in the afternoon, and it's $5 per child, and that includes their skate rental, and they can come in and enjoy 2 hours of skating. We have Santa Claus this year, but to this year we are also adding the dancing elves.
Well, tell me a little bit about adult-only skates. Do you have those?
We do have those every Saturday night from 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. It is $7 per person, and that does include your skate rental, and you do have to be 21 years or older and have a valid ID.
Where do we get more information, Candy, on your website, and call you? Just give us some information.
Okay, our website is zoomerskateclub.com. Our phone number is 740-389-5554.
For Adventure Kids Science Lab, not only is educational for kids, but it's a whole lot of fun. And what a great concept to get your kids to learn about science. We talked to William about what goes on here at Adventure Kids Science Lab. This is amazing to walk in and just see the kids interacting with so many things. What made you create a science lab for kids?
Well, I was a textbook editor for 7 years, and I was also a high school teacher for 7 years. And the degree of cynicism with the kids in high school, we had a good time, but they didn't want to be there. And then we were in the textbook world, and the adults didn't want to be there. So I thought it's really fun to do science, and this is the opportunity to actually do science and to do some of the lessons that we spent so much time writing about.
Which leads me to the question, of course, what goes on here?
We do science and invention. We start with a basic idea for an experiment. We test it out. A lot of times I don't know what's going to happen in these experiments. We do real science here. The unexpected happens every day.
How do you see the kids respond? I mean, they're obviously little, but it's just got to be a great learning experience for them.
Yeah, it's fantastic to watch what happens, especially with the kids who come in repeatedly, to see their growth over time. We see a lot of growth. We see the ability to think creatively and solve problems and troubleshoot, which are really important skills.
How long have you been doing this?
Doing Adventure Kids Science Lab since March.
Is that right? And what are you seeing out of the kids when they come in? I mean, are they excited to come back and do it again and do it again?
Yeah, you'll see in a few minutes. We go in the lab. We got repeat customers who've been here week in, week out since we started, or in some cases, for the last 3 months since summer.
What's some of those popular things that you do in this class?
Making messes. Chemistry is a big thing. We do a lot of, vinegar and baking soda never gets old. You put some food coloring in there, make a volcano. The science part of it, though, is when you start to look at the variables and start to change things up and ask questions, and that's when it gets really interesting.
Where do they learn more information about this to actually come in and be a part of this program?
If you go to our website, www.inventuresciencelab.com, you'll see the schedule and more information.
The sport of fencing teaches many life lessons like discipline, focus, and drive. Pro Fencing in Westerville takes a unique approach to teaching the sport by focusing on safety and technique. We learn more about Pro Fencing from Isabel Alvarez.
Pro Fencing is a fencing club member of the United States Fencing Association and the Division of Columbus. We've been here in Westerville since 2008. I started in fencing when I was 11 years old in my country, Colombia, and I fenced pretty much until I came to this country. It was something I saw a fencing demonstration at my school, and I just fell in love with it. Fencing teaches discipline, focus, decision making. It's a sport that it requires a lot of patience and practice to become good at it. It's a sport that the more you train, the better you become. So besides that, it's also a sport that teaches a healthy lifestyle, and it's a sport that can be done through the whole life. I've been doing fencing for almost 40 years, and I'm still loving it. So what we do is that on the first date is a free tryout class, so they get to see the equipment. They find out that it's not dangerous. Parents need to make sure that the equipment is safe, is clean. So the first date is just exploring and getting a little taste about fencing. And then if they are interested, they can sign up in any of our intro classes. We require all our students to start with an introductory fencing class where they will learn the fundamentals. And also it's a good time for them to think and see if this is something they want to do in a long time. If they want to get more about pro fencing, we have a website. It's profencing.org.